Through the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, Elon Musk has been doing his best to root out all the waste, fraud, corruption that has been going on in our government for a long, long time. And of course, the idiots on the far left are mad at Elon Musk for finding this corruption rather than at the people that are wasting and defrauding our country and you and me, the taxpayers. But that's not really what this video is about. This video is about what they are doing to people that own Teslas and what Tesla owners can do about it. Welcome back to Sawtooth Tactical. Teslas. Most Tesla owners, I'm guessing, and this is just me guessing, but I am guessing that most of them are not really avid 2A supporters or gun enthusiasts. Most people, I would think, that own Teslas are probably Democrats. And the only reason I say this, and this has nothing against you if you own a Tesla, but it just seems like it's mostly the left that is so pro-electric vehicle, right? I mean, me, I drive a big diesel truck. I've got an F-250 Super Duty. I love it. You won't catch me driving or buying an electric car. But that's not really the point. The point is that I think that a lot of the people driving Teslas might just be kind of defenseless, and they find themselves in a situation where they don't want to be defenseless. So think about this. There's all these people, to me, they're terrorists. They're literally all the people that were pro-electric vehicle are now going around. And at first, they were just vandalizing Teslas. They were keying Teslas. They were keying swastikas on Teslas because for some reason they think Elon Musk is a Nazi, which is absolutely ridiculous. Whether you're pro-Elon Musk or not, the guy is not a Nazi. All you got to do is pay attention to what's going on. But these people don't want to pay attention to reality. They live in an alternate reality that I will never understand. But so this started with people, keying Teslas, damaging property. Well, now it's turned into they're firebombing Tesla dealerships. They're shooting up Tesla dealerships. People have gotten ran off the road just for driving a Tesla and then confronted. And these are just people that bought a car. Bought a car, mind you, most of them, I'm sure, before Elon Musk was helping Donald Trump, the Trump administration, or heading up Doge, or doing any of the things that they seem to be mad about. These are just people that bought cars. It is not their fault, whatever Elon Musk is doing, whether it's positive or negative. And personally, I think what he's doing is great. But that's, again, not what this is about. The point is that a lot of people driving Teslas now are kind of in fear for their lives. And what can they do about that? Well, I'm not in fear for my life ever. And you know why? Well, because I've got this, or I've got that on me pretty much every day. And when I'm at home, I have all of this here. I don't talk about truck guns much on this channel because I'm not really big into leaving firearms in my vehicle. Now, I do have a spot that I can keep them in that Super Duty. I can keep it locked up and it would probably be totally safe. I don't have a bunch of stickers on the back with gun company stuff. Those are all over on my safes because I don't want to advertise that I have guns in there that people could come and steal. But you know what? If anybody needs a truck gun right now, it's a CyberTruck owner. If you own a Tesla, you should probably be protecting yourself. And the very best way to protect yourself is with a firearm. Now, as far as a truck gun, what do I mean by that? Do I mean you have to have a freaking Mark 18 in the truck? No, but you should have something. Now, this video is sponsored by Aura. Aura has been the longest sponsor of Sawtooth Tactical, and I really appreciate them. And if you want to help Sawtooth Tactical, the very best way to do that is to click the first link in the description and sign up at aura.com/sawtooth-tactical. If you've watched my videos during the last year, you probably already know what Aura is all about, but I wouldn't keep promoting them if it wasn't actually a good product, a good service. I use it myself. I used to get all kinds of spam and junk mail and scammers trying to scam me. I've had to get so many new bank cards because scammers got my debit card information and tried to, use it to purchase stuff in other places where I don't even live. And it's a giant freaking hassle. Well, ever since I got Aura, I haven't had to deal with that anymore because data leaks, things like that, Aura stops them at the source. They go on the entire internet and the dark web. They find anywhere where your data has been leaked, and I promise you it has. And they submit opt-out requests with data brokers that are selling your information, which then you just stop getting that stuff. They also have spam and junk mail removal. They have antivirus software. They have home title monitoring, parental controls. They've got a VPN with safe browsing, 3 bureau credit monitoring. They've got all this stuff, all of your online security, and it's all packaged neatly together for just $12 a month, which is ridiculously cheap, less than 50 cents a day. And you know what? It is well worth it. But again, if you're not sure if it's worth it or not, click that first link in the description, sign up. You get 2 weeks absolutely free to try it out if you use my link. Again, that link is aura.com/sawtooth-tactical. You've got nothing to lose. So before that little ad break there, I was talking about how I don't generally believe in carrying a specific truck gun in my truck. I have my concealed carry gun with me everywhere I go. And, when I'm going to the range and stuff or going on a trip, yeah, I've usually got a rifle in the truck. But my point is that, you don't want to be giving guns to criminals. You don't want to have your own gun stolen from you. Well, if there's any truck that, you don't have to worry about that as much, it's probably a CyberTruck, considering they have cameras everywhere on them. Which, again, also blows my mind that these people think that they're going to get away with damaging Teslas. The one car that has cameras ever. Not the one, actually. I was looking at brand new Super Duties the other day. Now they've got cameras everywhere. Cars have cameras everywhere these days. And so, if you are a Tesla owner and you're wondering how to protect yourself, well, there's not much that's better than a firearm to protect yourself. Now, hopefully, of course, you never have to use it. But if you're driving around and you're worried that someone is going to be violent toward you just because you own a Tesla, because they can't think for themselves and don't understand that you owning a Tesla has nothing to do with whatever Elon Musk is doing, well, if one of those lunatics comes and tries to attack you, well, then you can defend yourself. That's what firearms are for. Protect yourself, protect your family, and protect your property. Your property is valuable. You worked hard for it, and nobody has the right to damage it or take it from you in any way. And so I just implore you, if you own a Tesla, get a gun. Carry it with you. Keep it in that thing. If you're not comfortable concealed carrying yet, well, when you're out of your Tesla, probably nobody is going to target you because you're just another person. Now, I believe in concealed carry, EDC, everyday carry. I carry a gun on me every day. But, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm sure many Tesla owners are Democrats, electric vehicle people. Again, I've got no problem with that. But those are usually not the same people that are owning a lot of guns. But get one. You can. As long as you don't have, as long as you're not loco in the cabeza or, a violent criminal, you can go in, fill out a 4473, and you can get a firearm. And then you can not have to worry so much. If someone comes up to your window and tries to do you harm just because you own a Tesla, well, you have the means to protect yourself. And I believe, whether you're Democrat or Republican, everyone should have the means and the right to protect themselves. So now, fun part of the video, I love you guys that comment. Let me know down in the comments, what gun would you use as a Tesla truck gun? Now, a lot of people have ideas about truck guns, a 9mm PCC, a 300 blackout, suppressed SBR, kind of similar guns as to what you'd use for home defense, something compact. I think suppressed is always better than not suppressed, but something you could deploy quickly. But generally, the idea of a truck gun is something that is, got a little bit more firepower than just your everyday carry gun. Now, in this case, I think that for a Tesla owner that maybe isn't a gun owner beforehand, just get a pistol, get a Glock 19, get an M&P, whatever, something reliable, and go out and practice with it, train. I mean, who knows how much that you will train if you're, that kind of person. And again, I'm not saying anything wrong with you, but just, at least put a few mags through the thing. Make sure it cycles. Make sure it cycles whatever defensive hollow point ammo you choose to run in it. I like Federal HST hollow points. Make sure that you can use the thing and that it's reliable. Don't get something super duper cheap. Don't get a Sky and SCCY. Don't get, I don't know. I'm not going to say, I actually had a Taurus back in the day and it was totally reliable. So I can't say don't get a Taurus, but I would say spend, $600 or $700. Get yourself something reliable. But again, those of you that do know about guns, let me know down in the comments, what would you use as a truck gun? What would you use as a CyberTruck gun? I just want to know, because I think that would be an interesting conversation to have. Cybertrucks are full of electronics. So would you have lights, lasers, optics? I just got a brand new laser. I can't wait to show you guys. Hopefully that'll be next week. But laser aiming module for night vision. It's very cool. Anyway, we're going to try not to get off too in the weeds. Keep this video short. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. If you follow the channel, if you're subscribed, I love you. If you're not, please subscribe. Love you too. Let me know what you would use as a CyberTruck gun in the comments. And from Sawtooth Tactical, stay strapped or get clapped.